Hey guys, so it's been getting colder out and I've just been craving comfort food. So I decided to make my version of eggplant parm, and instead of using pasta, I decided to use spaghetti squash because it's November and it's fall season, so why not? So if you're interested in seeing how I made this dish, keep on watching. So once you're done cutting up the eggplant, you can bread it, season it, and then fry it. Or you can do it my way, which I think is a little bit healthier, and bake it. But the problem with baking it is that the eggplant will release a lot of water, which will make it like mushy and like the breading won't stick. So what you need to do before you even get to that step is salt it so that it can release all that excess water, and then you just pat it dry and then bread it and then season it. Now, when you're preparing the spaghetti squash, my advice is to be careful. That thing is hard as hell. I don't know how people just cut it open raw, but what I'm doing here is literally just spiking holes in it because supposedly it will explode. I didn't want to try it out. And you put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, let it get a little bit softer, and then you can cut it. You might want to let it cool first because it is hot to touch, but I was just impatient. So as you can see the steam, I didn't care because I was hungry. So season the squash however you would like. The way I did will be in the description box. But my tip is to, after you season it and put the olive oil on, just stab around the squash. One, to help it cook faster, but two, for that seasoning to go throughout the squash, because squash in general is sweet, but it goes away once you cook it and the seasoning penetrates it. See all that water that's coming out of the eggplant? That's what you don't want. So just pat it all dry, get it as well as you can, and then you can start the breading process. And just letting you know, my oven was preheated to 400 degrees. Now, doesn't that look so good? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This squash took forever and a day to cook. So my tip is, you see how in the beginning I had it in the microwave for 5 minutes? Do it for about 10 so that it can cook, a little bit longer in the microwave. Let it cool so it's, cool to touch. Cut it open, season it, and then put it in the oven. And do that first before you even prep your eggplant. So, because the eggplant doesn't take long to cook. So by the time the eggplant's done, they can be both done at the same time, because I'm not going to lie. The eggplant was done for about 15 minutes before the squash was done. And here, I'm just, I'm being lazy. I could have been fancy and made pasta sauce, but who got time for that? I just took regular old Prego, add a little seasoning in it to just, jazz it up a bit. And that's about it. I'm not gonna lie. And this day in particular, I think I was on my way to the gym and I wanted to eat something. So I just ate that little something something. And that's the end of my video. So I hope you guys liked this quick meal. And if you did, subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. Watch my other videos. Okay, bye guys.